So I've got this Windgoo scooter not working. When you spin the back wheel and twist the throttle, nothing happens. I tried to connect to it with the app, nothing will connect. So it's a bit of an unknown. Battery's charged, scooter turns on, but no joy so far with it. To have a little look-see and see what's going on. It could be the throttle's died. They said it gradually lost drive to the back wheel. Whatever that means. It's a little confusing, but we shall see. Okay, right. What have we got going on in here then? Motor connections. We've got hall sensor cable. Bring you in a bit closer. Got our hall sensor connector here. All looks, you know, well. Motor cable, the phase wires, again, looks fairly normal. This is our 5-volt line to the motor here. Looks fine. Now this one, I think, goes up to the throttle, which is probably where I'm going to end up testing a lot of things. Battery cable is showing a charge on the handlebar, so that's again probably fine. This one, whatever that is, could be for the lights. Unknown, unknown. Nothing looks too suspicious, damaged or chafed. That might be the throttle bear, actually, I'll tell you. It's quite often the one. Being those colours. Do a little bit of checking with a multimeter and see. And I'll report back with what I find. So, we're going to check with our multimeter, which you're probably just not going to be able to see the screen, I'd imagine. Maybe you will. About which pins do what on the display. I'm thinking the throttle might be dead, so hopefully here to here gives us something like battery voltage. There you go, look, 40 volts because that's almost fully charged. Here to here will give us battery voltage when it's on, 40 volts, because this should be the on-off switch on the or the battery indicator. So if I turn it off here, there you go, we lose that, and I've just changed the other switch on the handlebars, so we don't get ignition voltage. And then we've got our ground to our blue cable. That might be lights, so if I turn the lights off, there you go, and that's gone down to pretty much 0. So that's the light switch there. It's the third one in. Now this should be our throttle cable here. So we should have 5 volts-ish to here. Great. Which we did when I held the connection. Now between our ground and our signal cable, it should change when we twist the throttle, but we're getting no change. It's very hard to have 3 hands. Get you wedged in there nicely. To the ground, to the signal. Oh, no. There it is, right. No. And between our 5 volt and our signal, we're getting, like a solid 5 volts, so the throttle's shorted. When I twist the throttle, nothing happens, so that's not meant to show that. Probably a little bit hard to see the screen there. But we've got a what looks like a damaged throttle. So what I'm going to do is, this is the input here. Probably just going to snip the 5 volt from the shorted throttle and check again. Still got our 5 volts coming in, but now between our signal and our 5 volts, we still have 5 volts. It's not right. Is the controller damaged? It's interesting, isn't it? If there's a short on the 5 volt line, it's not good. All the time. Interesting. Maybe the throttle wasn't bad. Let's find out. Do a bit of bodging with this, shall we? Oh, there we go. So I swapped the throttle out. Oh, that's shorted. Not going to do that. I swapped the throttle out, and the wheel turned, as you might have been able to hear there. I think I've just down-powered the BMS. My finest moment. Get a bit of tape on there. Just for the time being. At least we can't do that again. 1, 2, and I'll keep that all separate for now. I'll get our power cable There it goes. There's the wheel spinning. So I didn't have one that was exactly the same, but because these cables are sort of looped in, so that's the battery voltage there, this one's the light switch, you don't need to use all 6 pins if you don't really care that at the moment the lights are on all the time, but oh well, hardly a big deal. So we've got our battery in, battery out after the key switch, so that's switch battery voltage on these two cables here, the white and the yellow. Then we've got our 5 volts for the throttle, signal for the throttle, and ground for the lot. And what that is from is one of these more generic models. Same twist throttle as what's on there, which is like that. But this has got a key switch instead of a button that turns on the lights, but it also turns on and off the throttle itself, so it doesn't do anything like that. But then when that's on, if I can find a way to hold you up, something like that. Ooh, it's gone well, hasn't it? I can balance you somewhere. Balance you a bit like that, you'll see. Right, lift the wheel up so I get the wheels spinning, and then twist the throttle, off it goes. So at least you can get it working with a reasonable. And these throttles are sort of £20-ish on eBay, AliExpress, that sort of thing, but it will work better than a broken scooter.